We all have infinite dimensions within ourselves. But the reason why I feel like many of us have lost contact with that is due to our busy lifestyle. This constant noise, this constant perspective of living our lives from the outside, our outside circumstances, the goals that we chase in the endeavor, hoping that they will make that hoping that they are the one that will make us feel happy. But the truth is, happiness is already within, and the only way to tap into that is to connect with that from within, going within. And within, there is where the portal to our infinite being is. Our inner body is the bridge to that portal. And as creator beings, infinite beings, we can create. We are the creators of everything. And we can also create different dimensions, so-called sacred spaces, where we can tap in to all of the different dimensions of ourselves and also the different versions of ourselves in this physical dimension. And for me, so long, this sacred space was created in my journal. My journal was where I often could feel this stillness, this awe, this sense of I am endless and my potential to create is endless. I can create different worlds in this journal. I can use my imagination. I can decide who I want to be. I can decide on what I want to think. And then I discovered different dimensions that I could create, different spaces. For my entire life, one sacred space was through music, both in terms of, just performing on stage or singing alone in my room. I felt disconnected from the limitations. Anything and everything was possible through that sense of flow and imagination. And when I started this channel, I actually just recorded my thoughts for myself to open one portal, using my mind, yes, to create the thoughts and the words, but it was a portal for introspection and to follow the light and the guidance of inner knowing and self-discovery. And then I thought, hey, but maybe while doing this for myself as just one spiritual practice to connect with myself, why not release it to the world to allow it to have the potential to serve others for their introspection, to allow it to have the potential to become signposts or pointers for others to look inwards. And this has now become one additional sacred space for me, created by me, but also with the additional intention to allow it to serve you. And I also have different YouTube channels that is not at all like this, but they are also created. They are also sacred, but they are also sacred spaces for things that I want to explore and enjoy in this life, for things that I want to manifest. And the reason why I shared that with you is because I want you to see that for yourself. We say that the universe is endless, but so are you. And that endlessness, that infinite resides already within you. And you can create different dimensions, sacred spaces for your life so that you can lean into them whenever you need to connect with your inner self, whenever you want to connect with your spirit's desire, whenever you want to connect with your spirit's desire to express and create. You don't need a journal, you don't need YouTube, you don't need anything else, but you don't need anything but that knowing. And one pointer or signpost, if you will, for you to follow and go beyond from watching this video is to look inwards. What spaces is already there? Which new one do you want to create for yourself, for this life, and for your spirit's desire to manifest? If this were valuable to you, consider to subscribe. It helps me know that this type of content actually make value for others. Or don't, because that is just maybe an ego thing to want that validation. I'm just kidding. I hope to see you in the next video.